Hey guys, welcome back to Rod Doing Stuff. Today on the channel we've got a couple chickens. We're going to test some more stuff out. I'm going to test chicken cooked just normal, throw it in the smoker, and I got one of these beer can chicken stands. We're going to do a pop can chicken. I got this Cheerwine. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's similar taste to Dr. Pepper, but it's really good. So that's all I had on hand that was in a can, so we're going to use that. I've used other things in the past. It really doesn't seem to matter of the flavor of what I've used anyway. But what I'm curious to know is if the chicken cooked without the can is as moist as the one cooked with the can, because I've had people tell me that these beer can chicken things don't do any good. So we're gonna find out. First thing we got to do is get these chickens ready though. So I'm going to bring you in closer and I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. Alright guys, so we're going to get these chickens ready. I've got just some canola oil here, and I'm going to just spray these down with that. It's going to help my rub to stick. The only thing I've got as far as rub goes today is that's salt and kosher salt, coarse ground pepper, and then I've got a couple tablespoons of cornstarch in there. You can use cornstarch or baking powder. Either one works. It helps to crisp the skin up. If you haven't tried it, you should, because it makes a big difference on how crispy your skin will be. So that's going to be our rub, just something simple. Usually not much penetrates the skin anyway, but so yeah, you want to dry your chicken off the best you can. It's best even if you can let them sit out like in the fridge or something for at least a couple hours, but I didn't have time for that today, so I didn't do that. But it will help crisp up the skin with this baking powder or cornstarch, whichever you prefer to use. Just whatever you have on hand. I've used both and I can't tell any difference. If you look at the ingredients on cornstarch, it's like mainly baking powder anyway. So okay, so I think we'll put this one on the can holder, and this one we're just going to cook normal. So I'm going to tie the legs on this one together. Just because I like the way it looks better presentation. And I just wrap it around, then tie it in a good knot here. Just like that. Usually I'd like brine these and do a few little pieces of skin there cut off. Okay, usually I'd like brine them and all that kind of stuff, but this time I just want to see if you just cook this normal, what's it gonna take. Then you want to poke some holes in this, couple places on the side so the steam can come out the sides. We'll put our can in here and put our bird on here. Maybe something holding us up there. There we go. Okay, so we're just got to wait for the smoker to come up to temp, and then we'll get these over and get them on the smoker. Alright guys, so this is what we're going to be using to smoke the chicken today. I've got this smoker that I built. This is a 55-gallon drum. I bought the firebox, I welded it all together, built this stand. I only have cooked, well, I've cooked 2 other cooks on this. One of them turned out good, the other one was a disaster. It was a chuck roast. I couldn't control the temps at all. I had it way too hot. But I've got that figured out now, I believe. I've done a couple of dry runs, just started fires in there to make sure I knew what I was doing, and got that figured out. It's way different than using the old pellet grill when you're used to that. So today we're going to smoke these between 325 and 350. This thing's running about 315, 320 right now. I'm going to wait just a couple more minutes for it to come up a little hotter, then we'll get those chickens put on. Alright guys, so we've got this smoker up to temp. So we're going to open it real quick and get our chickens put on there. I'm just going to let them smoke. See how this tastes coming off this homemade smoker. And we're going to see if the get this closed up before it loses too much heat. We're going to see if the beer can chicken or chicken just cooked normal has any difference. Okay, so I just came out to add another piece of wood to our fire. We're going to close that up. Got it burning good now, so I'm going to take a look at the chickens here real quick. See what they're looking like. Oh yeah, they're looking good. They're getting there. Close this up before we lose all our heat. Yeah, so the chickens are at about 110 degrees. They've been in there about an hour and a half, so I would guess another 45 minutes to an hour they'll be ready. But they're looking good, things are going good, and we'll check back with you when these hit 165. Alright guys, so our chickens have reached 165, so we're going to get them off the smoker here and give them a rest. It's looking good. So get our beer can chicken off here. Take a look. This old beer can chicken looks like it has a better skin on it than this one does, just noticing right off. This one looks a little more dried out, but we'll see when we slice into it. We're going to take this over here to the table. I'm just going to not even really close these in, because if we close them up, that'll make our skin soft. So we're just going to tend them with some foil, let them sit for about 15 minutes, then we'll come back and slice it up and see which one's better. Okay guys, so it's been about 10-15 minutes. We're going to pull the foil off this. We're going to slice up these chickens. So what I want to do is I have a bee on the bottom of this plate, and I have nothing on this plate. So I'm going to put the plain one on this one, the beer can one on this one. Then we're going to do a blind taste test. So, man, that is juicy. Come in here close and show them this. I'm just going to cut this one of the breasts off this one. Oh, look at that juice running out of there. I don't know how you get any juicier, but maybe the beer can one is. So then I'm going to slice these up. See how crispy that skin is? It's from that cornstarch. Okay, we're gonna put this one on this plate, and then we'll get this one off the old beer can holder here, maybe. And that thing's stuck on there. Doesn't want to let go. Get our can out of there, maybe. Move it over here because I spilt the drink there. All right. right, put this back over there. Skin's not quite as crispy on this one, almost, probably because it had that can in there steaming it. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna go inside. These guys are gonna mix these plates up and we'll test it out. Okay, so we have our first victim here of our taste testing. So take a piece of each. When you test it, tell us which one you think tastes better and is has more moisture in it. Or if you can't tell the difference, I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
I think that one has more moisture than that one. I like this one a lot.
So you're going with this one over here. Okay, we'll move on to our next victim. Alright, so we got our second victim. Josh has his face covered because he's scared of the camera. No, he has his face covered because he thinks he knows which one is which.
I guarantee I could know.
The dog thinks he needs a piece over there. He's begging. So I'm going to hand Josh a piece here. Let's see. A piece of this one. So tell us which one you think has the best flavor and which one it has the most moisture in it to you.
Alright, second piece. Where's your hand?
Right here.
I like the second piece better.
The second one?
I feel like they have about the same moisture.
Yeah, but you like the taste of the second one better? Alright.
Alright.
Okay, so now I'm going to try them blindly and see which one. I don't know which one she's handed me first. Okay. I think the second one was better. Had more moisture in it.
Wow.
Okay. Which one was it? Which one was the second one?
This one.
Okay.
And someone won't be quiet.
I know.
Put that in the video. Someone won't be quiet because they can smell the chicken. This guy right here.
Where is Mom?
Alright guys, so we finished up our taste test. We got the dogs over here begging. We got the cat down here begging. They think they need a taste. But anyway, out of the 3 people that we had test this, 2 of us chose the beer can chicken as the better and more moist chicken. 1 of us chose the other one. So I'm saying you can tell a difference. It was this one with the Cheerwine in it. It was, to me it was hands down had more moisture. The smoke flavor and all that was pretty much the same. The texture on the skin was the same. It was just more moist than this one was. So we're gonna go give the dogs a taste, and then we're gonna go eat ourselves. So we'll see you in a few. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and a like, and we'll see you on the next one.